Yes, people, welcome back to Mission Podcast, and we're back discussing Liverpool Football Club today. We're bringing you a very special edition of Keep, Sell, Loan, but with an added feature, Bring. So we're going to be assessing the squad and our transfer targets and looking at who we want to keep, sell, loan, and bring. I'm joined by my co-host DK, Danny, and a special guest ZK Talks Football. Um, Before we get into it, then, just want to give a quick shout out to Real Madrid for giving us £10 million to have that Judas Rat 66 early for that absolute stinker that he just delivered, hooked after 60 minutes. Whoa, it was a fantastic hate watch, wasn't it, lads?
Bro, I watched that game, yeah, and the amount of times he lost the ball, the amount of times he was in the wrong position, bro, I'm telling you, the guy's gonna flop. It's gonna do awful for him.
Yeah, he ain't got the players to like cover his ass like he did at Liverpool, innit?
Bro, Van Dijk and Konate saved that guy's ass so many times, especially Konate down the right side. With Madrid, bro, he ain't getting that type of protection week in, week out.
Yeah, he thought he could just aura farm, make them drip videos like Benzema, and it'll be all right, bro. You're in for a tough time, Trent. But
Yeah.
good luck to him, innit? Right, forget about him. Let's talk the Liverpool squad. Who we keeping? Who we selling? Who we loaning?
Let's
Let's
go.
pull it out the little tier thing that I made. So it's all right, you know.
It looks calm for a first TM you made.
Yeah.
Shall we go from left to right? Miles in it.
You know what? Start off with Jaros because I think the news just came out today. He's going
Oh
on
yeah,
loan
he's
to
gone along to
Ajax.
Ajax. Yeah, they gave him the number one share as well, which means he'll be starting for him.
But he's off. What was he? He wasn't even our third choice keeper, was he? Or was he our third
It
choice keeper?
was Alisson Keller that Peter
And
Luger
him.
got. And actually, Jaros did play against Crystal Palace in the league. I don't know if you remember. But start of this
Yeah.
season, Alisson actually went off injured. And then Jaros came on for, I think it was the last 15, 20 minutes. And he made a few good saves, Like, we were under threat that game for the last half an hour.
Do you
And
think? Do you think he's got a long term future at the club?
nah,
Yeah,
that's how we just got Mama Davishvili from
that's
Valencia. I
the
think.
thing, innit? I think Mama. I think don't know how to say his name, Mama Dashvili. I think he's gonna be our Allison replacement as well. The
Yeah,
club have moved early with that. He's sick. You know, he's 6'6". That guy.
he's a giant, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Once I think Alisson, I don't know what old Alisson is, maybe 32, 31, something like that. But Alisson still got a good few years for this club. Like I can see him playing until his late 30s, 36, 37 maybe. It's perfect time for Mama Davishvili to play the cup games. I mean, we sold Kelleher because Kelleher used to be the cup guy.
Mm,
He can play the cup games and then, eventually ease him into the first team. It'll be an easy transition. Like he won't have to come in straight away and be the number one. He can be the number two for a good few years and then come in be the number one.
yeah. I mean, we sold Kelleher for how much again to Brentford?
It was, I think, altogether after add-ons, 18 million. It was like 12 million before
I
that.
mean, that's all right, man.
He was in his last year of his contract, so yeah,
Yeah.
that was fine.
Kelleher was a good keeper, man. Wish him well at Brentford. But
Yeah,
yeah, Jaros gone on loan to Ajax. That's a good move for him. Ajax are like they're no joke, man.
yeah.
They're the best team in the Netherlands, I believe, and they're a very top team in Europe. He's going to be playing Champions League football for them, I think, unless he's cup tied.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good loan move for him. Maybe a permanent deal as well for
Yeah,
How can
him.
he be
And
cup
then,
tied?
sorry, ZK.
he said, "How can I be cup tied?"
Shit, Matele is crazy.
I don't know. Fair enough. But yeah, let's move on to the next one then.
Shall we
I
start from the left? Adam Wharton, then.
For
Listen,
the transfer target.
for me, this summer, Adam Wharton's basically impossible to get. I think Crystal Palace have got European football now. He'll probably spend one more season there. They signed him, I think, start of 2023. I think it was January. They signed him there. He's doing good for him. One of the best holding midfielders in the league, in my opinion. He'll be attainable next summer, in my opinion, and we'll be right up there with probably, few of the top clubs in Europe for Adam Wharton. But I'd bring him absolutely. I think he'd be amazing in our midfield. In our midfield, I feel like we lack an incisive passer. We have McAllister who can, do it time to time, but to have a guy who can do it week in, week out, I think Adam Wharton is rather top of my list. I've spoken about him before on this channel. I feel like I definitely want him, but I don't know if this summer we'll be able to get him, especially because it's apparently it's looking like we want to get Isak as well. So I mean, we could be spending a lot of money this summer. Getting a striker in. We've already got words in, a left back in Kirkes and Frimpong. So I feel like it'll probably be them for this summer. Maybe a fifth in, like a centre back or someone. But Adam Morton definitely bring. But I think that's be next summer, not this summer.
ZK, do you want to
I
speak?
want Stiller more than Wharton. I don't know when you're going to be hearing this. You could be hearing this tomorrow,
Now hearing.
but I want Stiller more than Wharton, mainly
Ain't
because
Stiller basically?
Stiller
Ain't
is
Stiller?
more affordable.
Ain't he basically a done deal with Madrid? I mean, Madrid want him. They're rather top of the list for him, and I think Madrid might get him. I think Adam Morton feels more attainable.
Hijacking it.
Yeah, I
Nah.
mean,
You know it is though, Danny, with Adam Wharton. His price tag is going to be ridiculous because of English player tax and all that.
well, it went from last summer 100 million to 60 million this summer. So I don't think 60 million is the worst price in the world. I think
I
like
guess
a
so
decent
in
price.
today's market, yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But do you think the club's going to move for Wharton, or do you think we're
In
comfortable
my
with Grab?
opinion, yeah, in the Premier League, the top two defensive midfielders are Rodri and Rice. Then I'll put Gravenberch probably a tier below them. I'd put Adam Morton on that tier with Gravenberch. In my opinion, he's that good. I mean, he's playing for Palace and he's doing this. Just put him in a top club, a club that actually keeps lots of possession and ask him to do his job. I think it'd be a fantastic signing.
I hear it. I
Yeah, I
hear it.
don't think they
But
go for Wharton, to be honest with you. Mainly because I
What
think
other
we're
what
getting Isak. I know I've said this multiple times before, but yeah.
what six do you think we should go for then if it's not Adam Morton or Stiller then? Say if Stiller goes to Madrid. I don't see any other ones which actually stand out to me more than Adam Morton.
we've got Stefan Bacic. I don't know how to say his name.
We'll talk about that guy. He's on the list. So where are we putting Adam Morton then? Bring
Yeah,
or
is this based? This is based off this summer window, innit? If it's this summer window, I'm gonna say nah. I don't think a six is a priority this year for us.
so you wouldn't bring him?
Not this summer. No, maybe next summer. Not this summer.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he'll come this summer. So we'll put him in the now for now. But
ZK
next
agrees with me, right?
he wants Stiller.
Yeah, I agree. I
Bro,
don't
that
know again
that
when you're gonna hear
Stiller,
this, but
that
yeah, I
Stiller's
agree.
got
I
a
don't think we get
mad.
Wharton this summer.
Yeah, he's got a mad nose. That Stiller guy.
Oh,
You've seen it.
It's mad, bruv. It's mad. He can smell colors, bro. It's crazy.
all right. Nat Phillips. Let's talk about Nat Phillips because he went on loan to Derby County this year.
Wasn't he
Ah,
at
nah.
Celtic, or was
What
that
did
the
you
year
say?
before? I swear he was at Celtic, or was that the year before?
He was in Celtic in 23-24, and then
Oh,
Cardiff the season after that, and then last season Derby.
but how old is Nat Phillips now?
Bro, I'm telling you, that guy's like 28. And
Bro, this
he's been
guy's
at
Get
snapping.
that
Liverpool.
nigga out of here, man.
He's been at Liverpool for a long time, probably like
I,
9 years
you know,
now.
yeah, I feel like we keep learning him out, and I don't get it. Like, why? He's not a young up and coming talent. He's never gonna be a starter.
I've just checked here. He's had loan since 1920. Since that season, he's the only season we kept him was COVID
The
season.
COVID
Remember when he had a
season, yeah.
half good season? But by that, what
I
do you
think
guys think we'll finally sell him or loan again? I
I
think he'll
don't
be a
know.
loan again, to be honest.
You know what? If for me, yeah, it's either you sell him or you keep him. Don't loan him. What is the point of loaning him? Do you know what I mean? He's one of those guys that if there's an injury crisis, he can just slot in. Do you know what I mean? There's no point learning. How old is he? 26, 27.
He's
What's
28. He's,
learning him?
he's nearly 30.
What's learning him gonna do? You might as well just. I think he'd be happy to play like uh 4 or 5 games this season as well at the club. To be honest, if you
I
ask me,
think the club must sell him this summer.
Yeah, sell him, man.
yeah, either sell
Get
him
that
or
nigga out of here, bro.
just forget loaning him is pointless. But yeah, sell. But I don't know about you guys. I don't know how the homegrown rule works. We need to bear that in mind as well with English players.
We bought Frimpong. He's homegrown because Man City academy. So I think we will be fine with homegrown, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Adam Morton's perfect. Adam Morton's homegrown. He comes in. That's the homegrown slot.
I don't know. Give I think we should give Wharton one more season in it just to see how
Yeah.
he plays.
All right. Bajketic.
Keep.
Personally, I'd keep him. 100% keep him. I think,
How
especially if he's
how
not
old is he
gonna.
now?
He's young. He's 2021. No
Mhm.
more than that.
Well, definitely, I definitely wouldn't sell him. I definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't sell him. It's either keep or give him another loan
Yeah. He's 29.
spell. But I don't know. I was reading something earlier. I think Slot wants to assess him in preseason how he does, and he'll
Mm.
make his decision based on that.
I think he can be the backup six to Gramovich for the whole season. Remember last season we had no backup six and Gramovich's legs basically went February. That's why his performances dropped. Having Bajketic who can just slot in. I mean, we seen him in the 22-23 season, I think it was, and he was really good to be honest. He had few games where he looked amazing. I remember against Everton at home he played,
I
even
do
against
think
Madrid.
I do think he's going to be our long term six. Not gonna lie, Bacic, the way that the club's moving with him,
That's probably why we won't go for Adam Bolton this summer.
mm,
Slot wants to give him time, see if Adam Bajketic is
he's
the guy.
good
Look,
enough. Yeah,
well, he's Spanish. He's gonna be he has to be an amazing passer on the ball. It just
mm.
depends on his other aspects of the game. Innit? I mean, I've seen Bajketic play. I think he's an amazing tackler, good passer. Slot probably wants to see if he fits in his system. So I think this season we'll keep him. He won't go on loan this season. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
I don't mind. If I'm the club, I'd keep him, but it's one of those ones, isn't it? Because at the same time, you want him to play. You want him to get some playing time.
Yeah, I think he will play a good amount of games. We started Gramovich in a ridiculous amount of games. The only time Slot actually dropped him was when the Tata was won, and then he could experiment with other players. Bro, Gramovich got rinsed last season. Bring in Bajketic here, who can just slot in. I think it's perfect. No need to sell him all.
Yeah. I think Badge is
Yeah,
better than most options out on the market, to be fair.
that's what
So
I'm
Yeah,
I'd
saying. I
keep
think we
him.
should
exactly.
save our money and not spend it on war and keep
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see
his mate.
how Bajketic uses him preseason. If
Mm,
he impresses Slot, who knows? He could be the long-term six successor.
yeah, I'd keep.
All right, the next one, Ben Doak.
Oh man.
Keep, I
Uh,
can't lie.
You know what? If Kaiser goes, keep him. He can be a rowing backup to Salah. He can
I
play.
think
Yeah.
he had a good loan spell, didn't he, at
Yeah,
Middlesbrough?
one of the best players in Championship.
And we've all seen that thing that fact, right? Scott, I think Liverpool have always won a league with a Scottish player in the
Scotland, yeah.
squad.
Robertson could be going, so
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, how old is Doak now? 19 or 18?
he's proper young. I think he's 18. He's not even 19 yet.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me actually make sure.
But I do
Oh,
feel like
oh,
you
he's
can get.
19. Yeah, he's 19.
Well, the thing is, though, I feel like you can get a good amount of money for him. You can scam a 30 million into
Apparently, yeah, clubs are willing to pay 30 million for him, which is a good amount of money for a
that's good
19-year
money,
old.
I can see the club moving him on for that kind of money.
I think it depends on the sale of Kaiser. If Kaiser goes, we don't really have a backup to Salah.
Cares is gone, man.
Nah,
Definitely.
Kiers is
Then,
gone, man.
you know what? I'd keep Dog. I'll be honest with you. I'd keep him
Yeah.
around him.
No,
Me
man.
too.
Uh,
I agree with Danny.
if we can get 30 million from him, I say let him go.
So what happens
To be
when
honest,
Salah goes
bruv, I don't
AFCON?
care about the money.
Same. What happens when Salah goes AFCON then? Who do we rely on Raving?
Not fucking Ben Doak, man.
Let's just give
Frimpong,
him
bruv.
We'll stick Dom there or Frimpong.
Frimpong there and Bradley Raback. I mean, that could work, but talks more for natural Raving, innit?
But I think Bradley. Don't cook me for this. I think Bradley's overall a better right back than Frimpong.
He probably is.
I reckon
That's
he's
not
going to start.
Mm.
I reckon
that's
he's
not
going to start in
outrageous.
most of our games.
That's not outrageous to say, I think he's better defensively and
I
he's
really like
I don't
Conor
know.
Bradley.
amazing going forward.
It's not a bad thing. Frimpong can slot in as a right wing, as a backup winger as well. It's
Yeah.
a good signing, Frimpong. He's for
Alright, so
Brentford.
I'd keep Dog. What about you two? Let's go with the majority vote here.
I'd say sell, but if
Yeah, no,
CK says
I'm
keep,
keeping him.
then
I'll keep him
Mm.
then.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's fine.
2-1.
Yeah, I'm
Then
keeping him.
keeping Doak.
Let's keep Dog. Oh, not sell him. Keep him. Alright, Curtis Jones. Oh, why is Curtis Jones here? I'm keeping him as a squad option 100%.
I don't know, just put him in for conversation's sake. Yeah, I mean, what do you lot think about Curtis Jones, though? Like, I feel like the fan base is very 50-50 with him. Like, some love him and some think he's not good enough.
That's exactly what I'd expect, and that's exactly why he'd be a squad option. Slot in here and there. We've seen
Yeah,
him in the
I think
squad.
nobody should have an issue with him being a squad player.
Yeah,
He's
perfect role for him, and I think he's happy with it as well. He's happy to be a squad
Yeah.
player and come
Thing
in.
about Jones is he can play. We've tried him out at six. We've tried him out on the wing.
Yeah,
I think he's even been tried at right back as well. He's
he
like
played for
a
England on right back, and he played a good penalty.
yeah. I feel like he's like a Milner kind of. He can just slot into any position that the
Yeah,
team needs
Uh,
asks him.
and
And
he's
I
a good.
think yeah. What you say, Danny?
I was saying he's good at keeping the ball. His job, what he does, what allows him to do, amazing.
No,
I will,
I feel Curtis Jones is frustrating, man, because this it's just with the problem with him. He's just too inconsistent. Because sometimes he looks amazing, like a world
you know what
beater.
he is, Copy? His biggest issue since he was a kid has been he's not willing to let the ball go at the right time to release the ball,
Yeah, he
and
hogs the ball.
yeah.
he's been playing for 4 or 5 seasons, and that hasn't really improved. So that's
Mm.
one part of his game which is letting you know.
But I
Yeah, I
think
don't
Jones.
think he'll ever be, up there like as a starter. Mainly because of that.
Yeah, but that's fine. He's a great squad
How
option
old
in
is
my
that?
opinion.
23 now, isn't it, or 24?
23,
Yeah,
24 around that
23,
age.
24.
He's still got. You never know, man. I hope.
Nah, man.
I like Jones,
Nah.
innit? I rate him, but as a squad player, yeah, I think he's happy to be a squad player at
Yeah,
Liverpool anyway.
yeah, keep him 100%.
Yeah, keep
I think this next one's gonna have some conversation. Kwanzaa.
Copy. Bro,
Keep.
I think he's shit. I don't rate him at all.
Nah.
Sell.
I'm 50-50 on him, man. I think he's got his flaws, but his strengths are amazing.
I feel you know what it is, Danny. I feel like you can scam potentially a 40 million for him. If you can get 40 million for him, let him go, man.
So you think if
Nah,
we
I'm
do sell
keeping him.
Kwanzaa, do you think the club would end up signing another centre back, or did go into the season with Konate, Van Dijk, and Gomez?
That's the issue, isn't it,
That's the issue.
We have to sign a centre back.
bro? But look at the guy next to him. That's who I think the club's gonna bring in.
Oh,
But what,
stuff.
Copy, would that be this summer or next summer? Because I don't see us getting a centre back this summer.
I think it depends, innit? I saw a tweet today. Someone reported Liverpool are monitoring the centre back situation.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. But Danny, 40 million for
Bro,
Kwanzaa.
the last summer it was 50 million on Golden. You know, we wanted Golden, and they were saying it was Kwanzaa, and I think it was around 40 million or something like that, and we rejected it.
We should have taken that deal,
No,
man. Now we gotta live with fucking Diaz, bruv. Rip six, man.
bro, put some
I,
respect
I,
on Luis
I'm gonna
Diaz name.
say this summer keep him.
Nah, man, he's a bum.
I don't trust the club to get a centre back.
It's wild.
That's what I'm saying. I'll tell him I don't rate him as high as
Yeah.
Bro, it depends on his French friend,
Konate.
Mr. Ibu Kanai. We'll come to him in a bit.
Hmm.
I say
I'm
sell.
keeping Kwanzaa.
I think if you can get good money for him, sell. But
All
I
right,
mean,
let's go for the majority then. I'll keep him. Is that okay?
Yeah, I said I'm keeping him. You can do a lot worse than Kwanzaa, I'll be honest.
That's also true. Yeah. All right.
I feel like he's got
Next.
a better Titus Bramble with him.
You know
He's
what is, yeah?
Bozo
When I
G
watch
heavy,
when,
but he's a
when I
solid
watch
defender.
Kwanzaa for 90 minutes, I feel like he's good for majority of the game, but he'll always have that one mistake in him. He'll be in the wrong position or he'll give the ball away. And you don't really, I mean, come on. I think we're being a bit unfair on him. He's really young for a centre back, like really, really young for a centre back. And there's always room for improvement. You don't see any centre back who's, a fully developed article at his age. Van Dijk didn't break through 24, 25. Lots of centre backs. It's really rare for a centre back to peak that early. So
plus
I'll give him time.
he is a homegrown player as well. That's the thing.
That too.
I hear it. I
Yeah.
hear
Yeah,
it.
keep him. What
I
about Mark Guehi copy? What about
I
him?
say bring. I think even with Kanate, or who do we have? Kanate, Kwanzaa, Gomez, Van Dijk.
Those
Even
are
with
four,
these
yeah.
four players, I think you should bring in a centre back still because both Gomez and Kanate are both very injury prone. I think it's worth bringing in a centre back anyway this summer if we can. And I think Guehi's good, man. He's another English player.
I like Guehi too, yeah. But I
Uh,
just don't see the club going for him this summer. I'll bring
mm,
him in
Nah,
though.
I'm not moved, man.
You
I'm
know
not
Mumba
moved.
Guehi, right? What part of his game?
Nah.
I think he's really good
He's
all
just
rounder,
black and homegrown, bruv. Nah,
Oh, that's
man, I'm good,
crazy.
bro. I'm good. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
You know
We've
what I
already
see?
got too
would
much of
you
a
guys
coalition as a club.
would you guys be opposed to like a swap deal? Like if imagine we give them like a Kwanzaa or a Gomez and a bit of cash for Guehi.
I'll be fine with that.
I mean, yeah, but we'd still need to buy another centre back.
Mm. I think we
Because,
should bring him in regardless, even if we're not
yeah,
selling any. Facts. I think we should bring in Guehi. I'm a fan of him.
Yeah,
I'll say bring.
Do you think he'll be happy playing
Yeah.
second choice?
Yeah. For Liverpool Football Club, the champions of England and playing regularly.
He's an England international though. So he could see this as, if I'm not, he's saying he could see this as, if Konate goes, I'll be first choice. If Konate stays,
Mm.
I'm kind of gambling. But I'd bring
I
him
mean
100%.
Konate's never playing a full
I
season
think
though. You know.
I think we should bring him in regardless. Even if we're
ZK,
selling
to
anyone,
give Konate some credit here. Last season, I think he played majority of the season. He missed probably a few games.
one
Yeah, it
season.
did, but that's an outlier, no?
Mm.
Or that's why he's saying bring.
Bring.
Next one, Joe
Yeah,
Gomez.
unfortunately, bro.
I think he's gone this summer, to be honest. I think Gomez is definitely goes this summer.
I don't know. You know what it is with Joe Gomez? Yeah, it's such a shame how his career's panned out. Injuries have hampered him. Yeah, but on his day when he's like at peak fitness, this guy, I love him, man. He's just such a useful asset to have at the club. You can play anywhere across the back line, right back, centre back, left back. Um, just a really useful player. He's been a great servant to us as well. How long has he been here
Yeah.
for now? Like 10 years now, isn't it?
He's the longest
Yeah.
serving player. 2015 he joined, so yeah, 10 years.
I feel like he's a good character in the dressing room. I feel like everyone gets along with him. He's good vibes. I like Gomez, man, but that's the thing, though, isn't it? Do you think clubs will pay good money for him though
Oh,
with
definitely.
his
He's,
injury record? With his
I think
injury record, though,
his injury record is the only thing that holds him back, because I think
do you
he's a
think
very
we
good
can get
defender.
20? Do you think we can get 20 million for
I
Gomez
think we could get 30 million for him.
Yeah.
to who?
That's
30.
that's
The Premier
pushing
League
it.
team?
I could see a Premier League team, someone like a Brentford, a Tottenham even, paying 30 million for him.
How old is Gomez now?
Mm-mm. He's like
27,
27, 28.
yeah.
I swear we signed him when how he
He was
was
young when he signed
18.
him, bro. 17 or 18 when we
Bro,
signed him.
Gomez was so good, man. Do you remember that his debut season with Rogers when he was playing left back? He was
Bro,
nuts,
that guy's played right back. He's played left back. He's played centre
bro.
back.
That's what I'm
He's
saying. On
played
his day,
DM.
He's even played DM against
Yeah.
Forest, I think it was
bro,
in club
on his
last
day,
season.
he's just such a useful asset to have at the club.
Alright, if you guys could sell one of Kwanzaa or Gomez, who would you sell?
Gomez.
It's frustrating, yeah, because I think Gomez, when they both like fit, Gomez is much better player. But
When is he ever fit though? We say
That's
yeah,
that when he's fit,
that's
when he's this, when he's that, and Kwanzaa's fit. Gomez isn't. You know what I'm saying?
you know
So
what? I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'll keep Kwanzaa. I'd let Gomez go then. If we can
yeah.
get 20 million for him, I'd let him go.
Plus the World Cup's next year, and
Just use
nah,
him,
man,
man.
he ain't going World Cup, bro.
nah,
Bro, he ain't going World Cup.
if he could get if he could get a decent season in for a club, future could be looking at him as an
Nah,
option.
man.
He's versatile though. That's the main
Nah.
thing. He can play right back, he can play left back and centre back. He can play anywhere across the back line to a very
They
good
got
level.
England's got too many defenders now to
Nah, man.
start just
Maybe he
rotate.
could be like Chase Spearing for the under
What do you
21.
guys?
You know
By the
what
way,
I'm saying?
he's not on this list, but what do you guys think of Konza
From
from?
Aston Villa, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
He's meaty.
but you know what? If Palace want Gomez, give us Guehi, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to doing something
Alright.
like.
Konate.
Oh, don't get me started on this guy.
That's the
I'm
most
telling
of
you,
us keeping it.
this has got Trent 2.0 written all over it. Bro, do you guys remember the summer when everyone's like, "Oh, nah, Trent's gonna sign. Don't worry about it. Trent's gonna sign, guys. Trent's gonna sign." Look what that prick did. I'm telling you,
Could have been
this has
Grizz, bruv.
this has running down his contract to go to Madrid or PSG written all over it. And I'm not about that in it. If I'm the club, yeah, I'm gonna lay the smack down on this guy, yeah. Bro, if you ain't signing the contract this summer, Abarul, yeah, you're holding the bench for the rest of the season. World Cup, yeah, he can't afford to miss any games if he wants to play for France. You can call it pay, you can call it whatever you want, but I don't give a shit anymore. I'm tired of being the bigger person. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm keeping him 100%, but it depends if he wants to sign that contract or not. That's the main issue.
Bro, sell. We can get a good 50 to 60 million for this
No one's
guy.
paying 60 million for an injury prone centre back. Let's be real.
I mean, nah, Konate could easily
Next
go for
season,
60 million.
he'll
Though.
go for
All
free.
right,
He's not worth for any money.
on the real though, Danny, if we sold Kanai, do you think he'll be a huge loss?
Yeah,
I mean, it
I think
depends.
I think he's
It depends.
replaceable, man. I think he's replaceable.
Oh, Def was replaceable, but it depends how long it takes you to find that replacement. Like on
Mm.
the top of your head, name me a few centre backs that could take his position. It's
But
not much,
right
is it?
now, not
Yeah,
much.
if you had to put him in for next season, because let's be honest, the guy who replaces Konate will be starting.
Mm.
That's the
That's
main issue. I think, but it's down to him. Innit? Is that is he gonna be right and
But
do a Trent 2.0?
you know, after the Trent thing, yeah, I'm telling you, the club, you can tell the club has taken that shit personally. They ain't trying to do that shit again.
You know what? I'm gonna give Konate credit here. He did come out and say that whatever you've heard is all false, and the main two, sources that are reporting him has been France's main source and Spain's main source. So I would take you with a pinch of salt.
Bro, I mean, after that Trent performance today, bro, Perez might be on the phone to Ibu right now. Yeah, bro, we need you.
I'm keeping him.
Yeah, I think he goes. I'm keeping it, but I do think he leaves in the
Uh,
next
What,
season or
this
two.
summer? You think he's gonna? Do you think he's gonna? Bro, this is what I mean. If he's gonna do the rundown the contract bullshit, which I can't lie, he's probably seen what's happened with Trent and be like, oh, I can get away with it. I can do that. Do you know what I mean? What's to stop him
Nah,
from doing
Listen,
I think he signs,
there's a
but like
centre
he
back
has a
on this.
release clause or something.
There's a centre back on this list that I like. I think could replace Konate. I mean, we still haven't got to him. I think he's as good as Konate, to be honest. I think the only we'll get to him, and I don't want to spoil the whole
Do you
story.
lot think? Do you think Kanat is gonna do? He's gonna do a Trent. He's gonna do a
Nah,
66.
nah,
No, no. I think he signs, but then
yeah.
he has like a release clause for PSG and Madrid for like
Mm.
80
I
million or
I
think
think
something,
he,
and then he
he
goes.
has said it is his dream to captain PSG, isn't it, or
I
something
think
like
he'll,
that.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he'll,
fair.
yeah,
I'm not. I don't get. He doesn't owe us any loyalty, like unlike
Yeah,
fucking 66 did. Do you know
yeah,
what
that's
I
more
mean?
exactly, yeah.
understandable than Trent, bro. Trent is a
Fuck,
bitch, man.
fuck that guy. But
Bro,
yeah, I'd keep him. Obviously, in an ideal situation, I want him to sign and keep him. But
Yeah.
if he's gonna play games, I don't know, man. Because I see it from the club side as well. Like, how much is he? How much is he asking for? 180K a week or something.
Somewhere around 200K, which is up there with,
And, and his injury record isn't good as well. I can I hear it from the club as well.
that's the
yeah,
going rate though, bro. That's the money that you have to pay. You know what I mean? You can't try and
Yeah.
skimp out on the money for one of the best centre backs in the world, even though he's barely fit. But on his day, he's one of the best in the world.
We got to pay Verts, bro, and
Hey,
Isak,
bro, Boston Red Sox they got shagged for Verts in it, so we're
bro.
fine. We're in the green right now.
All right, next one. Reese Williams.
You fucking sell that guy.
Sell,
He's
man.
Oh,
Get
he's
that
gone.
nigga out of here, bro.
I've never
so,
rated that guy, Even that season when he played, I never rated that
so
guy.
slow. He was so slow.
You gotta make a tear for himself, bro. Sell that man.
I can't lie though. Put some respect on him and Phillips' name. They got us top four
Nah,
that
man.
season. They got us top four. They were a big part of it.
You know, we probably could have won the league if they started earlier. Low key.
Bro, that
Yeah.
season was so fun. I swear we brought in Kabak as well on loan.
All right, next one. Alvarez.
Bro, fucking hell. I didn't know Kabak was that funny, bro.
You guys remember Kabak's first game against Leicester?
Yeah, nah, that was
Bro,
Bro,
crazy, man.
we signed Ben Davis as well that summer. I
oh my,
remember Ben
my name is
Davis.
in the Premier game.
He didn't even fucking play a game.
Oh my days.
Oh, that season was hilarious, man. Um, Julian
Alvarez.
Alvarez. Now, I'm gonna say it how it is, yeah. Me personally, in an ideal world, if I had a choice between Isak and Alvarez, I'm going Julian Alvarez. I
Yeah,
rate
you're
that guy so
crazy.
much.
You're crazy,
He's
Coffee.
a baller. This guy's a
Nah, you're cooked,
baller.
man.
His overall game is much better. For me, he's the ideal number 9 in modern day football. Yeah, man. But
I
I
like
don't.
Alvarez as a player, but also have my reservations about him. I don't think he can be your lone striker up front. I don't think he's got that presence about him. His Lincoln play, amazing, I think. Probably one of the best in the world. But I just don't think he can be. I don't know, there's something about him. I don't see him being Liverpool's number 9.
I got
But
cooked in the
he's a
group chat
finisher
for
as well,
saying that,
Danny. He's a great finisher.
For saying was okay.
for saying that he's not a physical presence and stuff.
Yeah, he isn't. If you watch him, he's not as physical as other strikers like Holland,
Yeah.
Isaac. He's not as.
I mean, the guy next to him isn't physical either, but at least he's like a box threat. You know, he can head shit like that. But
How tall is Alvarez?
I
He's
don't
not
know,
very tall, is he?
Bro,
bruv.
Alvarez is
I'm
balling,
I'm
man.
taller than
You guys are
Alvarez.
sleep. You guys are sleeping on him. I reckon he'd cook under Arnie Slot.
Nah, man, I'm wide awake, bro.
Bro,
I like
he's not
Alvarez.
tall. Yeah, bloody hell. He's 5'7". That's,
Listen, if we,
that's
Yeah,
tiny for the striker.
are
Probably
you
he's
telling me?
5'7".
But are you telling me though? Yeah, if we can scam 80 million, let's say we offer 80 million plus Nunes for Alvarez, you lot are not taking that deal.
Oh, I definitely am, but that depends if you can't get Isak.
yeah.
It's like I don't
I
know,
mean, we
man.
need to remember why he left in the first place. You guys do remember that he said he hated England, right?
Yeah, I don't see him coming up here.
To be
Also,
fair, though, ZK could it was that, and he was back up to Haaland as well. He's good enough to be the main man. Do you know what I mean? In Europe,
I mean,
Europe.
but it's Haaland, isn't it, bruv? It's Haaland, bro.
whenever
Any
Alvarez
centre
played for
back could
City,
come in and be back up for Van Dijk. I wouldn't
whenever
expect
he,
them to be angry because it's Van Dijk.
I don't know, man. I think Alvarez is good enough to be a leading man at a big club.
whenever Alvarez played for City, he played in the 10 behind Holland.
Mm.
It was never, you know,
Listen, I think I reckon Alvarez might end up at Barcelona as well in the next few years.
maybe.
Yeah, I think he likes Barca,
I think if we
but
can't get Isak, I think Isak
Bro,
would go Barca.
that bar, yeah. I think both Isak and Alvarez could. I can see both of them going to a Barcelona, bro. Barcelona are building a crazy attack. Yamal and Nico Williams on the wing, and imagine having Alvarez
Bro,
or
bruv,
Isak.
just take Diaz, bruv, please, bruv.
That's gone, mate.
Barcelona, if you're
Got this
watching
guy Nico
this,
Williams. That's
Deco,
not
if
right.
you're
happening.
watching
You know
this,
what? Alvarez, if I had the option, we couldn't get Isak or Ekitike. I'm bringing Alvarez in.
Alvarez better than
nah.
Ekatike. Get this Ekatike guy out of here. He's a
You
United
know, I
fan as
have
well.
Alvarez.
He's begging it for
I have
United.
Alvarez low in my pecking order. I can't lie.
Lower than Sesko and Gyökeres.
Nah, not Cisco. It's for me. It's Isak. Then I want Samu, uh,
Who?
Chaplip guy, Porto,
Kobe goes who?
and then, huh?
Kobe goes who? To Samu.
Oh yeah, the dude with the lips in it,
Porto.
black guy, plays for
Or
Spain.
Osimhen.
Porto.
No, not
No,
Osimhen.
no, no.
Samu
Samu. He's quite
Omarion.
young and
He
plays
changed
for
his
Porto.
surname.
Bro, I don't
Kobe
watch
isn't
him.
watching the stuff.
I've
ZK.
never watched that guy
I
in my
don't, bruv.
life.
God, this guy doesn't know ball, man.
Alright, let's go for the majority
But
vote.
yeah,
Bring him in, yeah. Me and Kobe said we'll bring him in.
I'm bringing Alvarez. Yeah, why not? Fucking
So
amazing.
nah, not for
another
me.
guy we've very, reliably been linked with, I think is high in our pecking order, Ekitike.
I ca-
Listen, I've seen videos of this guy, and there's for some reason he can't strike a ball. I would want a striker to strike a ball. I don't know. There's something about him.
Has he got like an eye condition or something? I saw one clip of him wearing glasses,
Has
like
he?
Edgar Davids
I've
in
never
a
heard
game.
anything.
Nah, I don't know. I don't
I,
like
I,
him,
I,
bro. He
I
shoots
tell
like
you
he's
what,
got a arm up his ass, bro. It's mad.
bro.
It's crazy, man.
He's got a cold. He's got a cold name. I give him that, but it's just one of those ones, isn't it? Just potential. I don't want to buy potential anymore.
Same,
And the
man.
price tag is crazy. They're asking for 80 million. Like,
Alright, looking at his profile, I think he's got great overall play. He's great in the box. His ball striking is the only thing that puts me off him. But if we can't get Isak Ekitike, I'll be happy with him. Not
but
gonna
then
lie.
if we spend 70, 80 million on Ekatike, you do realize if let's say he flops, yeah, you do realize we're not buying a striker for another few years. Then we're gonna give this guy a chance
Oh
for
yeah,
that
that's what
kind
happened
of
with
money.
Nunes
Yeah,
for
That's what we've
Darwin
done with
Nunez all
Nunes.
over again. Yeah.
Mm, I'm bringing him.
I say nah. I say nah to Ekatike.
Zadike, it's down to you.
I don't know, cause I like Ekitike, but then he shoots like a bum. You know what I mean? He shoots like he goes to a gay bar every weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. And what I'm gonna say, bring him
No.
for no more than 60 million though. If it's more than 60, nah, I'm good. I'm
Nah,
good.
let that guy go to Chelsea, man. He's the most obvious Chelsea flop.
Next guy, Endo, keep. 100%
Keep,
keep.
bro. Keep. No, it's not
100%.
Yeah,
even an argument. The guy is passionate. He
Bro,
wants to
I love
stay
that
at the
guy.
club.
No reason he goes.
He's another guy that he can play D, he can play six, and he can play centre back as well. You gotta keep him, man.
He came out the other day and go that, and he said that
I'm
I love
staying.
the club. He came out and he goes, I love the club. I don't want to leave. But so of course it's down to the club if they want to sell him. But I
Did you
don't
see
think
the,
they
no, it
will.
was
the
like, no,
headline
I'm
of the
not
shirt?
leaving. Like,
He's like, I'm staying.
Oh yeah, straight
yeah,
up said it.
he went to work for Wall Street, man. He was like, nah, bro,
No way he
I'm good.
goes. Yeah, right. That was easy. Let's move on.
Yeah, easy. Is that Hinchapi?
He can copy from Leverkusen.
I swear we were linked with
We
him
were
at
linked with this guy
last
good
year.
2 years ago. You know, to play as a left centre back and left back. He can play both positions. He played very well for Alonso in a 3 back on the left side. I'd bring him to be honest. You know, left centre back up to Van Dijk. He can also play left back to a good level. I just don't see if the club are interested in him or if he's that high in
You
the
know,
list.
I don't know if Leverkusen are going to sell to us again.
Yeah,
We're already taking two players of their key
I'd probably
players.
say no.
He's good though, man. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he's good, but I just don't see a game this summer. Same with Bolton,
Yeah,
you know, I think he's amazing, but I just don't see
I,
him
I'm gonna
coming.
say nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now too.
There he
Uh,
is. This is easy, man. The gunman.
Bring him.
this next guy, yeah, somehow we've been really strongly linked with him over the last few days. I don't know what it is, yeah, what reports have come out that we are willing to pay another 150 million after signing Words, who we all thought was impossible first. This club's on a mad
You
one right
damn
now.
right.
Bro.
Wait, let me just
Epic.
check on Red Sox fans losing their mind because Henry sold their best player. Bro, this guy sold their best player, yeah, and Red Sox fans are blaming Liverpool for signing Words, and apparently he's
Listen,
prioritizing us now over him.
Red Sox fans, I hear it, man. We were in the same boat as you guys, but you're just gonna have to hold that one, innit? Bro,
Yeah, man.
bro. If we sign Verts and Isak
It's
in the
over,
same
everyone.
summer, that is absolutely
It's
crazy.
over.
We never do. We never. Liverpool Football Club have never ever moved like that in their lives.
Mm,
To drop 300 million in on two signings in the same window, bro.
crazy,
It'll be
innit?
crazy.
Twitter would
And yeah, I think
rash.
the league will be wrapped up. At least two. We'll be winning at least two trophies next season if we
Oh yeah,
bring in
with them
Isak.
too, bro. Isak, Words, and Salah is a cheat code. You
The
got the best
only
striker,
Oh,
you've got the best attacking
yeah.
midfielder, and you got the best right winger in the world, bro. It's over.
the only thing, the worrying thing about Isak is his knees, man. They're saying they're dodgy.
He's having surgeries in I think he was having it this summer to fix that.
No,
So I don't know.
they
But
said it's his
I'm
groin.
willing to. Well, it's
I
Isak.
think
I'm willing
it's
to take the
groin.
risk on him. He's prem proven as well.
Salah,
Fans
and
love
Isak.
him.
That's crazy, bro. Salah, I can't lie. Salah, Isak, Diaz. That's a crazy front three with
Just
Verts
think of
behind.
just think of being in Isak's shoes. He's a Liverpool fan, and he knows if he's up front, he's got Words and Salah behind him. But that's a dream for a
You know
striker.
the thing is, Danny. It's the thing in Barca. You know Barca are looking for a nine as well. Imagine
Box
Barca
are broke,
telling
man.
Bro,
They need to
Barca
Barca
put their
ain't paying
they
that money,
broke.
bro. I can't
box
lie.
are broke.
They ain't
They
paying
might.
that money, man.
I mean, you never know. They
Barca
might
couldn't
be in a
turn
year.
up 80 million for Luis Diaz. They walked away from him. They're not doing this for Isak, bro. Unless something
Yeah.
changes next month drastically.
So how come Are Madrid broke as well?
Why do you think
No, they
Madrid
just
give
found a
most players
loophole.
for free? They're not as broke as Barca, but yeah, they're in debt. Lots of debt.
I don't
Fuck,
think they're broke. It's just that, sorry,
they just
the
found
La
loopholes.
Liga financial restrictions are tighter than the Premier League because the Premier League it's
Yeah.
more loose and stuff. La
Right.
Liga after Barcelona and all their lever nonsense, yeah, they clamped down. So
Yeah,
I think financial fair play and all that bullshit is a load of tosh. Anyway,
bro.
no big club follows it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Jota, sell. We can get
Yo,
good
sell,
but
money
got
for him.
you got sell him, yeah?
Sell,
get him
sell.
out of here, man.
Too
Get
many
him
injuries, man.
out of
I
here,
like I like Jota though. I think he's been a good player for us, but too many injuries, man.
bruh. Fuck him
We can
and his
get
esports team, bruh. That bum.
yeah. 40, do you think we can get 40 million for him?
I think 30
Nah, man.
tops.
To
30 up.
Saudi,
Yeah,
if we can send him to Saudi for 40
Probably,
mil.
yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
I
Who's
don't
that?
even think we'd get 40, bro.
Calvin Ramsey, put him on loan again.
Nah,
He'll be on
sell,
loan for a good few years until we finally sell him.
Yeah, just put him
sell
for
him. everybody from that 22-23 window can go. I can't lie. I
Uh,
want to forget about that
the
season.
Nah,
next
he's
guy,
Scottish
the
though.
next guy who was on about to be Canate's replacement, Romero. I
Oh,
really like Romero. I think he's a great centre back.
but he's a bit reckless though, man.
Konate is reckless too. I've
Uh,
seen Konate go in challenges he doesn't need to go in. They both are reckless at each other. One thing I'd say, yeah, is Konate is better at covering space because he's quicker. You know, we've seen it with Trent. He covers a lot of space for Trent because he's quicker. But as an overall defender, box presence, you know, being there, positioning, everything, I think Romero is as good as Konate. So if of
Yeah,
course, if we sold Konate, I'll bring in Romero 100%.
yeah, me too.
I say nah, but
Well, you lost on the vote,
I'm
bruv. So womp womp.
oh bring oh you bring it, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's next?
Anthony.
Gordon,
Oh, Anthony Gordon.
my ideal Luis Diaz replacement. Oh, I'm gonna lose this, isn't it? Wait, why
Bro,
do you guys
people
not
are
Nah,
vote?
crazy. People are crazy. You want to sell Luis Diaz and bring in Anthony fucking Gordon? Come on, man.
Gordon is barely a
Listen,
replacement
before
on Diaz,
before
bruv.
this year, yeah, I think Gordon's head's out here right now. He wanted the Liverpool move last summer and he didn't get it, and he hasn't
And
really
I
been
want
performing
Sydney
since
bruv.
January.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna get her.
Oh, he's Gordon's just a road runner, man. I
That's
don't really,
crazy, bro. Just a road runner, yeah. Bro,
I
have you
don't
seen his
really,
record against the top six?
I don't care, bro. He's not,
No,
he's
I'm
not better
good,
than
man.
Luis Diaz. I'm good.
All right. If we saw Luis Diaz, who's your ideal replacement?
Leo.
I don't, not him, just not him.
You guys
Yeah.
think Leo's better than Gordon?
Yeah,
I think Leo on his days probably a top two, top three
Yeah,
winger.
Liao
I
can
agree.
play
Yeah,
Best
striker.
winger in the world.
Liao
but
can
on
play
his
as a
day,
striker as well.
he's
That's the
very
thing.
less, innit?
Sorry?
I said on his day is
Mhm.
it doesn't
But
come.
Gordon, that's not the same thing for Gordon though. On his day,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both amazing on that day. I've seen them. I've seen Gordon rip up Man City wins on his day. I've also seen Liao do nasty things to
you
defenders.
lot are bugging, man. We've got a world class left winger already at the club, and people just want to sell him. They're so
Oh, this revisionism is crazy, bro. Did you not watch last season, Copy? How angry fans were with Diaz when he used to mess up and make the wrong
yeah.
pass.
Diaz is a top five winger in world football today.
Bro,
What?
people
There's
are
not
putting
much
Diaz
better.
up.
There's not much better out there.
Bro,
I
people
mean,
are
the left
comparing
wing
Diaz and
market's
Nunes
bleed,
in the
though.
same category, and somehow magically people wanna sell Nunes and absolutely keep Diaz now.
Bro, I'd keep Diaz for another year and then sell him to Saudi next year. That's my plan. Because he's not going Barca anymore after they're signing Nico Williams, so I think that's dead.
One thing
Yeah.
I'd say is it's not too good to bring in so many players after winning the
Yeah,
leagues.
that's what I'm saying as well.
So
And
bringing in
especially,
Wirtz, Isak, and another left wing could be too much. Keeping Diaz and Salah, Wirtz, Isak is probably where we'd go this season. You know, a
bro,
new nine.
Salah, Verts, Isak, Diaz will cook if they all play
You would,
really well.
yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
don't doubt that.
I wouldn't like make such a if it what's the saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
Nah,
So
I'm
are we
saying,
saying not to Gordon? Yeah, I've lost this, innit?
hell nah,
Nah,
man.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, man.
Sesko,
No.
that's a no, straight
Sesko.
no.
Bro, I think
Nah,
he's
man.
too raw. I think Sesko's
He's
too
just
raw.
another Nunez, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think
He's
he's
worse
going
than
Agreed.
Arsenal
Nunez, I
because
can't lie.
Arsenal bound. He's
Austin want to go
Arsenal
for some
bound
reason.
anyway.
Yeah.
Other than long shots, what does he offer?
Oh, Harvey Elliott.
Elliot. Listen, I think
I
he's.
like Elliott.
I like Elliot too, but I think he's basically confirmed to go.
Yeah,
I don't
so.
see Elliot staying.
Yeah, because I don't know, we could.
He could be a
Well,
backup to Words, man, but I don't think he'd
are you
want
no? You
to.
said what's it called? You said Doak could be the backup for Salah. Do you think Elliott can play that role or
He
nah?
can,
Mm-mm.
but he's better centrally. Much better centrally. We've seen him play games
You know what? It
from.
was the Elliott. I think it's worth letting him go because we can get good money. I reckon we can scam 50 million.
I think 40 million we could get from a Bundesliga club, maybe even a Premier League club. I've seen Aston Villa,
I
Wolves,
reckon him to
Brighton.
Leverkusen is the most obvious thing.
Oh, he'd be amazing at Leverkusen. That's a
But isn't Villa? I think Villa are in for him.
yeah. I think that yesterday Villa was interested in him. Thing is, Elliot is yeah. He's not the most physical presence, so
You know,
the
it's a
Premier League
shame it
will always
hasn't.
be.
It's a shame it hasn't worked out for him because I really wanted him to succeed, man.
I'm happy he's won a league title, and
Yeah,
you know
he's not had a
Yeah.
bad time.
he's played his part in the league title too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
If
but
we
I'd
weren't
say he's
getting Verts, I'd say keep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same. But he's
he's
gone
gone
basically
down.
now.
He's just gone down the pecking order. Who do you think's better though, out of him and Jones?
Oh,
Two different players.
Elliot.
Probably Ellie though. He probably offers more than Jones.
Yeah.
As once an
Jones is
eight,
a
we
ball
Then,
basically
hog,
then,
have
but
then,
he
then
Elliott.
would
can't
you
offer
then
it.
would you sell then would you sell Jones and keep Elliott if that was an option?
I mean, ideally, I'd keep
Nah,
both because homegrown, but
Mm. It's a shame we can't keep Elliott. To be honest, I reckon he's good. He's good enough to be a squad player for us, but it is
never.
what it is. He wants playing time as well,
He
innit?
said
So
he came out the other day. He goes, "I want playing time. You know, if I have to move from Liverpool together, I'll do that." I don't blame him. To be honest. He's a really good player. He could be
he's good.
amazing for
He
us.
is good enough to be a starter at another
Oh,
club.
definitely. I think for like an Aston Villa, he could definitely be a starter.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. I think he should go Sunderland.
Mm-mm.
That'd be a good move for him.
Alright, Kaiser, be selling him right.
Who's like,
He's gone.
yes, nah,
Heavy chant, keep him
you
just
know
for
what?
the
For the
chant.
vibes, keep it, man. Yeah,
You guys want to keep him? 2 minutes ago, you were saying he's gone, and now you want to keep him.
No, he's definitely. I would
nah,
keep him,
keep
but
it,
he's
man.
definitely going in it because let's be real.
Yeah,
World Cup year, he needs to play. He wants to be playing for Italy. He can't risk not playing this season. But
he's
it's a
been linked with
shame
Napoli
because
too.
Chiesa is such a useful player to have. He can play right wing, left wing, and he can play a striker as well.
You know what it is, yeah? When he came in, our only son last summer, I was like, okay, he'd probably play plenty of games. You know, he could cover, he could play centre forward, he could play left wing, he could even play right wing. He's came in and slots barely used him, like literally barely ever used him.
Slot just doesn't just
The
doesn't
only
rate it.
time he came on was I remember was the cup final, and he scored. You know, Elliot assisted him, and Casey scored.
Mm.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
why.
It's
Slot
one of
shut
them.
the
I think the
door last
manager just
season.
doesn't like him. The manager just doesn't
Yeah,
like him.
Yeah,
he did that with a
that's
lot
fair.
of
The
players,
managers
though. To
have
be
their own
fair,
players to like dislike him. I think at least give him a full preseason in it. We signed him in
You
late
think?
August, and he didn't
Do
even
you
get
think we'll get
preseason.
good money for him though?
Nah,
mm-mm.
I think we'd get our money back,
Uh,
10 million, but I don't
yeah,
think we'd make good money from him.
Yeah.
we can make a
Cody,
profit, but
we're keeping him right.
Oh.
Gakpo.
Yeah. He's been linked with Bayern though,
yeah,
but I think Cody Gakpo slot really rates him as well. You can tell.
He can play left wing to a good
He
level,
played
even
striker
start
as
playing
well if
covering.
needed.
Yeah,
Do you remember when Klopp played in centre mid against
but
Chelsea on
I don't know what that
the
gimmick was. Start of
yeah.
season. I mean, Chelsea start of season. Yeah, he was playing left centre mid for some reason.
Oh, Klopp's hilarious, man. Now I think this is going to be a big season for Cody Gakpo. I reckon for Cody Gakpo, yeah, this season is a chance for him to make a statement and try and nail down a start as his role as a
Yeah, I still
starter.
think his position right now is up for grabs. Last season he did score 16 goals, which is really good for a left winger.
But the
You know,
thing is
really
with
good.
Gakpo, I think Diaz, if he doesn't go this year, he might go next year. If I'm Cody Gakpo now, I'm gonna do all I can this season. That listen, the club doesn't need to go and buy a winger. I'm the guy to step up and take
Mm,
over from
yeah.
Diaz. But yeah, keep
Aye.
Gakpo
Next
definitely.
one,
I think
Hato
that's
from
Hato.
Ajax. Yeah,
That's a
I thought,
sign.
yeah,
I'd,
bring,
I'd,
well,
I'd sign him.
I'd sign him too. I
yeah,
think
bring him
he's a
in.
great player. He can cover left centre back and can also play left
Left
back.
back. He's
Great
Dutch, so
guy.
he has Frimpong here. He has Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Gakpo. It just makes sense to me. Slot as well.
I know
Dutch.
this is unrealistic, but what if we sold Robertson and Simicas and bought in Hato and had Kirkes as starter and
I'll
Hato
do
as
that.
backup?
I'll
I'll
do
do
that.
that 100%.
That's
I support
probably
those.
happening. To be fair,
Yeah,
I
but
think
might
both
happen, you know.
Robo and Simicas are going to be sold. And Salah called me crazy, but look at me now.
How much Hater's gonna
Look at
cost
me
a lot of
now.
money, bro.
Nah,
How old
Nah,
is
it
he?
won't cost
I
that
think
much.
18.
for
How old is
I
he
think
though?
we can
18,
get him for like
19?
40 million. He's 19.
He's
Oh, this
40.
nigga's
19.
younger than me. Ah, nah, man. What am I doing with my life?
I think out of everyone here, he makes the most sense to sign. It's crazy if
Yeah,
we don't sign him.
agreed. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
that expensive. It looks like he's around 40 million.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Really, it makes sense. Just bring him in.
The next one,
That
a guy we've been linked in the last few days, Malik
Fofana.
Fofana.
I've never seen him play, so I can't even say anything.
I've not
Yeah.
seen much, but from what I've seen, he looks like a really good explosive winger who, you know, not a starter right now, but in a few years could definitely be a great player for us.
Is
I
he
don't know if I.
French?
Yeah.
Yeah, French.
I feel like he's Doku light,
He's from the Lyon Academy,
you
if
know.
I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
And Lyon have
Mm.
produced some good
Is he
players as well.
Is he pacey?
Yeah, he's quick, rapid.
I don't know. It depends on. I think it depends on price. Anything over fucking 30,
Also, it
40.
depends if Diaz goes.
Yeah. I say nah. I don't think we bring in a winger this year.
No.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think he will.
We were linked with
Parkway
another guy as
FC,
well.
man.
Barcola. Was it Barcola we're linked with?
Barcola too, yeah.
He ain't
Barcola,
leaving
Barcola.
Yeah,
PSG,
you,
man. He ain't leaving PSG. Um, there
I
was another
mean,
guy we were linked with as well. Akli, I don't know how to say his name.
Or
Akliush.
from
Aklish.
Monaco, I think it was.
Yeah.
He's a good player, but he's more
No,
of a
I'm good,
central
man.
player.
Mhm.
All right,
He
next
belongs
one.
in London. Look at him, bro.
Listen, this guy's gone
Darwin.
in it.
That man
This
does
guy's
not
gone.
belong in England.
You know what it is with
Yeah,
Darwin?
gone.
Darwin
Go,
Nunez.
go,
Yeah.
go.
I'm really sad it didn't work out for him because for me, he has the look, he has the personality to be like a great in the game, but he's just too brain dead, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a bum, man.
I like him
He's
though,
a bum.
but I can't lie. I think we should watch out for him. In Italy or Spain, I reckon this guy will smash in.
I reckon he'll go Napoli. I
Bro,
think that's
he plays
a near
like he had
done.
a lobotomy, bro. I'm good, man. I'm so good on Darwin Nunez. I've been
Yeah,
for the past year and a half, bro. I'm so good.
time
That
to cut
miss
all
in
those
the
things.
Europa League, bro. What
Crazy
was
man.
it against? Was it Toulouse? Where
Yeah,
Nunez.
like
I think it was in
Nunez
the round of
rounded the
16.
keeper and then he
Oh yeah,
missed.
yeah.
Like he hit the post and Gravenberch
Oh,
scored.
that game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that game. Crazy. And then he fell to his
Nah,
knees.
man.
Bro, it's so
Yeah.
annoying. Nunez is annoying because he has all the attributes to be a fucking sick number 9, but
Apart from scoring goals.
he's just brain dead, isn't he?
All right, Luis
Yeah.
Diaz. This is going to be
Keep,
controversial.
So
I'm keeping him.
Sales.
no, Southern.
So
You guys are
always been
crazy.
avoided.
You guys are crazy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to just replace a guy like that, bro.
I mean,
There's not much better out there. I'm saying keep. He's a guy who could chip in with 8 to 10 to 12 goals a season.
I think we can replace Diaz as much as we can replace Konate.
Nah,
yeah,
Definitely,
nah.
yeah.
quite easily
I
can
Who?
mean,
replace.
I
Anthony
don't
Gordon.
rate
Danny, you say
Gordon that
Anthony
much.
Gordon. If you're saying
Listen,
names
there's
like
Nah,
Anthony
listen,
Liao,
Gordon, I'm
there's
good, bro.
I
Gordon,
don't,
there's Alan Fofana.
I don't rate Gordon that much, but I think he'd do similar to better numbers than Diaz. You know,
Or Copy,
and Diaz is old.
Copy. Do you think if the club offer, if another club offers 70 million for Diaz, we turn it down? No chance.
Can't 8 million is good money, but I
That's
don't know.
amazing money for
But
Diaz, man. I think
the
he's
only
gone.
team out there that can give that sort of money is Saudi, innit? And I think the Saudi option will always be there. So I think we should keep him for another season at
I've
least.
just clocked. We've sold all our attackers. Jota, Kiz, Nunez, and
You guys are playing career mode, man.
they're all gone, bro.
They
You guys are
suck
playing
though.
career mode.
They all
Next
stink,
one,
bro.
Osimhen.
Oh no,
This is gonna
nah.
be fun.
I'm good.
I
I'm
I'm
like
good.
good, man.
Osimhen. Oh, you guys don't like
Nah,
Osimhen. Why is it?
Nah,
I
that's
mean,
I
another
think.
Balotelli.
nah, I
That's
like him,
another
but nah.
Balotelli. That's another Balotelli
Oh, that's
retro.
before. I think he's. I
Yeah,
think he's better than Balotelli.
no, like personality wise,
All right,
Yeah,
fair
I don't
enough.
like him, bro.
bro.
I ain't trying to
Apparently
see
he turned
Chansey at
down.
the top
Nah, then
end, bro.
yeah.
I'm good, man.
Apparently he turned down 700K from Saudi. I mean, that's crazy.
He wants to stay with Galatasaray. Apparently, he enjoys playing for him for some reason.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right.
No,
I can see a Osman going to United though, something like that.
But,
Yeah, he'd
but
suit United.
that seemed like a Chelsea move to me. Like Osimhen nailed on
Yeah,
Chelsea or something like that. Our next guy,
Liao.
Leo. I'm just
yeah,
gonna give ZK the stage to talk about him.
yeah, my guy, my guy, my guy. You see, when we talk about left wingers, right? The creme de la creme, you know what I'm saying? The cream of the crop, the top of the top, man. You know what I'm saying? World class. Leao. Immediately in my mind, Leao. You want a left winger that can do the chinky me chinky? Leao. Score? Leao. Assist? Leao. Vibes? Leao. He can rap, bro. If we're going on like a losing streak, he can rap in the dressing room. You know, bring up morale type shit. So yeah, man, I'm all in for Leao, bro. I'm all in. I'm all in. I don't think there's a
Are you
winger
bring him in
out
here?
there that I'd want more than Leao.
I'd bring
Bring
him into you.
5 star. He's got 5 star skills on FIFA. Bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in, man.
I
He
mean,
can play left wing, he can
like
play
if we're gonna
striker.
if you're gonna get rid of Diaz, then it's Rafa Leao for me, not Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, he's the best winger out there available right now.
His main issue is his laziness. Do you think Slot could get that out of him?
Yeah, I think his laziness is a symptom of his surroundings more than anything.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe playing for a top club or
He's
Liverpool, which
I
lazy
would be
mean,
good.
because
wasn't
Milan
it said that?
sucks.
I swear it was said Gravenberch was a lazy player as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said Gravenberch
actually
is
probably.
smoking weed in
On
the
Verge,
past, bruv.
Verge checked him for it as well.
All right, Robertson, bro. A
Nah,
week
so
ago,
man.
we were just saying he's gonna stay, but all of a sudden, Atletico Madrid want him, and apparently he wants first team football. And his agent, bro, I'm not gonna say the rat's name, but his agent is Barcelona.
I hate that family. I hate the Bellinghams and I hate the Alexander Arnold. Just
Mm,
rat.
they all suck, man.
Do
But
you
the
know what it
light
is with
skinned
He's
Robertson?
gone
rats.
right. His stuff was gone.
I'd say keep him because if you're gonna sell him, what is the price they're asking for? Like 8 million. Like, come on, man.
Bro,
What?
it's
That's
cheap,
chump.
5 to 8 million or
Chump.
something like that.
That's chump change. I'd rather lose him on a free. It's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? Keep him for another
Yeah.
year.
All right,
Have him.
I'd keep him, but do you think the club would keep him? Because I'd
Yeah,
keep him the
I
first.
think the club
Yeah,
would love to
definitely.
keep him for another year. He deserves a send off. If he doesn't get a send off, but
Mm.
that rat
Oh
got
my
a send
days,
off.
yeah, he has to get sent off.
I think with Robertson, yeah, it's worth it. If you sell him, what you're gonna make 10 million at the most. What's the point? Just keep him. I think he's a great character in the dressing room, a leader. You can't get rid of all your experienced guys. You know what I mean? He'd be a great understudy, great person to study from for Kirkes.
Mm.
Yeah, man, makes no sense. It makes sense to keep him for another year as a backup. I don't know if he'll be happy to play as a backup, but I don't know. I think he'll be all right. I reckon he'll play. I reckon Robertson will still play a lot of games this season if you keep him.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we need him to break that assist record. We can't let that
Oh
rat
yeah, he has
still
to
have
break
it.
that.
That's why his agent is pushing for the move. You did realize that as well.
Mm.
Simicas. I
I
think he's
said, man,
gone.
he's dreadful.
Yeah,
He's
so
dreadful.
man.
But can I just say something before we talk about the next two? Yeah. Um, what do you lot make of like this whole Kirkes thing? Like him and his dad just like on their
I love
knees.
it. A guy who wants to play Liverpool, I
Um,
love it, bro. I'm telling you.
no, I rate. It's good to see players want to play for us, but I like the way they're going about it. To me, it's
Bro,
a
he
bit.
can't hide his excitement, doesn't he? Let's be real. He
But it's,
wants to
but
play
it's a
for
bit
the.
disrespectful to Bournemouth.
I
And
think,
to
yeah,
me,
kind of.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing red flags already, bro. Like imagine Kirkes comes to us and has like a good 2-3 years, yeah, and like I don't know, maybe a Madrid or a Barca come knocking for him. Imagine he starts doing the same antics, like begging it for Barca or Madrid. Do you know what I mean? If he's already doing that at this stage,
No, I don't think he'd do that. Because
Yeah.
like going from
and,
Bournemouth to
and
like Liverpool
his
is a
dad and brother are very heavily involved in his career.
Bournemouth to
Oh,
Liverpool
so
is
is
a
Hughes
much
Coppe.
greater step than Liverpool
So is
to
Richard Hughes
Madrid or
Coppe.
Barca.
Apparently,
Oh, yeah, that quote was so funny. we follow Hughes to India.
all right. So next one,
Tyler Morton.
Morton.
Is that
Yeah,
Morton?
Yeah,
sell. Okay, get him out of here.
I think
I
we
like
loan him.
Morton, you know.
I think we loan him though.
I think we did him dirty, bro. Slot did him dirty last season. Chavi wanted him, and then we were like, nah, man, you're good. Under 21s for you, son. We did him dirty.
Yeah,
Feel
I mean,
bad for him, man.
he's another homegrown player, and it could be useful to have as a backup. I don't know.
I think he's gonna loan this summer.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he goes on loan.
the loan bench is looking empty, man.
Yeah.
Last one,
Oh god, this guy's shit.
Gyökeres. What are you saying?
Am I
Nah,
the only one here who rates him? Oh,
Yeah, you're the only one.
damn, that's
Um,
tough.
bro,
That is
Portuguese
tough.
league.
The Portuguese, first of all, the Portuguese league is a big red flag to me. The times I've watched this guy, I think he relies too much on playing on the last man, against high lines.
Yeah.
In the Premier League, he's not going to get space like that. And I just don't see him working out for Liverpool.
I think he's on his knees though for a move to the Prem. He's pissed off at Sport. I think Sporting pissed him off. They want with the price tag they're asking for, but
Yeah.
yeah, I say let a United or a Arsenal grab him or a Spurs. I can
Yeah.
see him going Spurs. I don't know why. I can see Spurs getting him.
They have Solanke Kope, your dream line.
No, my dream nine is a guy. I should have put him on this tier. I forgot.
Uh,
João Pedro, man.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you should put him on here.
Should have brought him there. Bro, I'd bring João Pedro to the club, bro. You man are sleeping on him.
No, I wouldn't. I
No,
need a
man.
proper nine. He's like a
As a
false
backup, no, as a backup. Like if you get like similar to Jota, how Jota was for us, I'd
I
get a
think he's
João
too
Pedro
good
on
to
that
be a
as well.
backup.
He's good, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna cook. Apparently he's going Newcastle. He's gonna cook. There, I
Yeah,
reckon.
Newcastle, we get Isak. Lovely, bro. That's,
That's all
you know what I'm
fun.
saying? Bob,
Jesus.
you wrong?
I only really disagree with one, I'd say, Gordon. And I know Kobe disagrees with Diaz. Is
Yeah.
that case any you actually really disagree with?
Uh, nah. I mean, Gehi, I wouldn't bring him to Liverpool, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yeah, Gyökeres, of course. Look, that goes without saying.
Very
You know what? Out of Gyökeres and Osimhen, I'd rather have Osimhen.
same. Osimhen, 100%.
But I just don't want Ekitike, man. I'd be so disappointed.
Is that where does Gyökeres rank in your striking options?
He's like, I really like Gyökeres. Like, I really, really like him. Like, a lot. Like, more than the normal person should, you know. I think he's a
He's
good looking dude, you know, sexy FC,
good
brings up
looking
the
dude. Where did that
points.
come from? Okay.
Uh,
Bro,
he's a pretty solid striker. You know, he's
hear
okay
me out.
as a
I'd rather
striker.
keep aside from Alvarez and Isak and
Don't say Kobe.
maybe,
Don't say.
and
Please
maybe Osimhen,
don't say
yeah.
it.
The rest of them, I'd rather keep Darwin
Oh yeah,
Núñez.
your
Oh,
head's gone. Oh, what is?
nah, you're cooked, bro. That's nuts.
Bro, I'm not trying to sell Nunes and bring in another flipping donkey. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think Gyökeres is worse than Nunez. I think Gyökeres is better than Kitike.
I feel like the club is doing a vibes season this year. Like we're just looking at attack, man.
Yeah.
And I hear it. Why not?
First half
Who
of
needs
17,
defense?
18.
Who needs defense if you've got guys like flipping Verts and Isak? Do you guys think Verts is gonna hit the ground running, or do you think he'll take a bit of time to settle in?
Absolutely.
Nah, wouldn't.
No, I think he's gonna hit the ground running. He's
Demolished.
almost the most like surefire success signing out there, you know. I don't think you can get much better than
He's got the
than
look,
Verts.
he's got the name, he's got the clout.
Yeah.
If this doesn't work out, yeah, I want to be so gutted. Bro, he has to work out as well because for the price tag, all pressure and all eyes are going to be on him. Similar to how everyone's watching Trent. Well, fuck that guy. I don't even want to talk about that guy anymore.
Check you that,
Yeah.
bro. I was watching him today. He did not have
Oh
a good
yeah, he
game.
got rinsed
Didn't
on
have a good
Twitter.
game.
But boy, it's gonna be an interesting. I mean, how many has the window reopened yet? I swear the damps
Nah,
have.
Yeah.
I think in a few days it will.
No,
Has he reopened?
hold on.
I don't get that. Why
Opened
have
on
they closed it
the
anyway?
Because
16th.
of the. I think it was because of the
It
championship.
reopened on 16th. It's open again.
But listen,
Alright.
I think this is gonna be a very interesting summer. It already has been, but by the end of it, I reckon it's gonna be craziness. Like we're gonna be hearing new rumors, new links every day to new players wanting to leave. Like the Robertson thing just came out of nowhere and it like progressed so quickly.
From
Yeah.
the demolished, I think Diaz is the only one that could real stay. The rest I can see going. But I'd sell Diaz, of course. As well.
I'd say I think I mean, you know the demolished list, yeah. There's players in there that I'd keep if it was up to me. But obviously it's up to the player
Yeah.
as well. Like guys
Would you
like
keep,
I don't
Elliot,
think Jota leaves.
would you keep
I can't
Diaz and
lie.
Elliot, Bobby?
huh?
Would you keep Diaz and Elliot from the demolished list?
Yeah.
I'd only keep Elliot.
I'd even keep Chiesa if it was up to me. I like Chiesa, but
Yeah, I like him too. From the keep, I think all of them, yeah. I seem up with that loan saying.
I can't lie. 30 million for Ben Doak, he can go. I'd get rid. Same with Quanta
Nah.
as well.
I'd say give Ben Doak a chance this season, man.
It's worth a try, I guess.
Yeah. Loan, yeah, I think them three guys would get loaned again.
What happened to there was a guy that we had a few years back that everyone was raving about, Kai Gordon or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened to him?
is he
Lost the
still?
flop.
Yeah, he. I remember he started against Arsenal in the cup.
I mean, we've got
He
that
got injured, I think.
But yeah, he got a long term injury. That's why
he's
he
not
is. He got a long term
he's not
injury.
on this list, but that kid, what's his name? Rio. Do
Oh, the
Rio
Rio,
Moore
the
must
proper
start.
young guy is not. Yeah, yeah.
you think he'll go on loan this year?
He should.
Nah.
He should
Half
go on.
AFC, bro.
Definitely move for him. He's not going to start.
Listen,
He's making
we're not-
30 appearances this season.
bro,
Trust.
that's the most obvious loan to Getafe I've ever seen. Let FSG buy Getafe, make them our feeder club. They're going to be bringing in lots of like Spanish guys into the club. It just makes
Yeah,
sense.
I think it's over for Gordon. He plays for Portsmouth on loan. He's not
Oh,
getting any time with
oh,
Liverpool.
That's a
Selling
team.
him
That's
for
a team I'd love to see back in the Premier, Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, bro. Premier Heritage.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today's episode. We've tried something new here, as you guys can tell. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bro, I'm so
Remember,
annoyed. Yeah, I haven't been. I should have gone the red, and I went blue all show. I
uh,
just found it right now. Next show we'll have it red. Don't
don't
worry.
worry, we got it on lock. We got it on lock for next episode. But yeah, boys, that's been Mission Podcast, the Keep, Sell, Loan, Bring, Nah edition of the transfer window. But yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace. Oh, wait, before I end it, shout out to ZK. Make sure you go check out his channel, like, comment, subscribe, watch his videos. We've got the new rising star on YouTube here before he gets big and leaves us behind. But yeah, that's been Mission Podcast for you guys. See you next time.